Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I wanted to renovate the Medina Studios apartment. And I haven't done an apartment in a very long time, but I'm excited to do it again. I did choose a small one because I didn't want to challenge myself that much, I guess, and bring you guys along for the ride. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I know the flooring needs to be redone, obviously. I do like the green appliances, but if we're going to modernize this, if we're going to update it, we have to get rid of those. And, well, we don't have to get rid of it, but we do need a different swatch. It can't be green. I think I want to separate the kitchen from the living area. Kind of not necessarily, maybe put like a half wall here or something, but just to have some kind of separation. The bedroom size, I think, is okay, and the location of the bathroom is okay, but I think I might make some changes with that as well. I would like to have two bedrooms, but I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm going to try to figure this out. I know like certain things like the pipes and a couple of other things cannot be changed. I can't remove those, but that doesn't mean that I can't cover them. So, for example, if I were to put the kitchen over here, I could put like the refrigerator there to kind of cover it up a little bit. So it wouldn't be quite so bad. Or if I don't put the refrigerator there, I could put it over here or something so I can cover that up. But I don't know if I'm supposed to cover those up or not. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to cover those up. Like if it's something that's functional, because this might break and you have to fix it. I don't know. But we'll figure it out because I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna start, obviously. I mean, there's like hardly any windows in here too. So let's see here. We're gonna start here, I guess, and delete all of that. Delete the bed. We're gonna delete that. I can't delete that. I can't delete that. And I don't think I can. Nope, I cannot delete that either. That's going to suck, but it's okay. I wish I could change out this dang door. I can't even move it, but that's okay. So let me do some playing around. Let me see what I can do, and I will be right back. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Don't go anywhere. Just blink. Okie dokie. I changed the floor plan, but you'll see. We are in the completely empty hallway, and it's so big, but whatever. We walk in through the door that we could not change into the living room, the new living room. And yeah, I don't really like the back of the couch facing the door, but we're just going to go with it and say it's okay. Because I wanted to use that wall for the TV and bookcases and things like that. So I think it kind of works out a little bit better. But I did choose a grayish wallpaper. I found a wallpaper that I liked. However, it was just too colorful. It wasn't blending in with the kitchen. So I chose this wallpaper instead. And then the rest of the walls are, I believe, a matching gray or a very, very closely matching gray. Because colors don't necessarily match on The Sims, and that's okay. But I do have a nice colorful portrait up there or painting. I have this, wow. I have this gorgeous rug here. I hate the clipping in apartments that match the sofas beautifully. Why does it do that? And it brings in the gray from the walls, which I love. We also have some clutter sitting around on the shelves, a couple of plants high up because, the high up walls, it's hard for me, decorate apartments with high walls. That's my biggest downfall is the high walls in the apartments, but it is what it is. I work with it. That's fine. But the incense bowl there on that bookshelf and on this bookshelf, all I did was add a plant that hangs over. And then for this TV stand essentially here, I added some books and just kind of blended them in together so that it looks like one cohesive thing and not a bunch of different books that didn't match up well. But anyway, we've got a gaming station, some games, a little plant, TV, all that. And then the kitchen, I really like the kitchen. What I like about the kitchen mostly is the windows. I wasn't going to put the windows up top, but I felt because there's no windows in the living room, I thought we should have more windows in the kitchen to bring in some more of that natural light. So that's what I did, and they fit perfectly. So I was like, yes, perfect, let's do it. So I did. Please ignore the glitching through. Anyway, we've got, all your appliances, including a microwave and a coffee pot over there. I did have to manually, oops, those plants are floating. Magic plants. I did have to manually place the coffee mugs there. Everything in this corner, including the canisters, I placed manually, all of them, changed up the color swatches, and I never noticed the green plate in there, but we're going to say it kind of matches. Also added here in the back a single tile office desk with an office chair and a computer and some plants there, which I will lower. If we go through this middle door here, this is the shared bathroom. So you got a shower tub combo, toilet, sink, all that. And then I did add some windows above the shower because I had plenty of space to do that, which was great. We go into the parents' bedroom, which is right here. It is quite bright and colorful. We love it. It's orange, brown with some yellow. The brown, I think, kind of like tones it down just a little bit, but not a whole lot. Oh, the glitchiness. That we've got some prints on the wall, hanging plants, and some lamps on the nightstand. So there you go. Not too much going on in here, but I like it. And then through the kitchen is the child's bedroom. I decided to make it space themed. Yay! With, some natural style curtains. Because when you're in space, I can only imagine that you dream about going back to Earth at some point. So that's what that represents. That represents Earth in a room full of space. Oh my gosh. So I've got some space prints up there and on the wall as well. And his little, gosh darn it, spaceship height chart, space rug, space bed, and then he even has his own, I gotta add a chair, darn it, his own little Wabbit tablet and desk with some cute little plants on top, and he's got his little spaceship lamp, and he even has a little space alien there as well as a space book too. And then of course he's got his galaxy light up here on the very top. So there you go. We'll do a look from the top down so you have a better idea of how the layout looks now. So as you see, here is the front door with the living room right there, the kitchen dining immediately to the right. We have the child's bedroom in the front right corner, bathroom, and bedroom. I really, really like how this turned out. I love how it looks so much better than the previous layout. The fact that we have a bigger kitchen, a decent sized master bedroom, and a second bedroom says a lot. And I know with a lot of the apartments, like especially the bigger apartments, you can add as many rooms as you want. With the smaller apartments, like this one, it's a little bit more difficult, but this one really wasn't that difficult. It worked out pretty good. And I like the layout. It flows nicely. You can get in and around everywhere. So yeah, I like it. Make sure you let me know down below what you think. Do you like the layout? Do you like the color choices I made, all that good stuff? Or do you not? I'll take either criticism. As long as it's constructive, I will take it. Now, in adding this to the gallery, I cannot upload the apartment to the galleries. So what I need to do is remove a few walls. So I'm going to remove that wall there, and that wall there. And that should make it, oh man. And I guess I'll have to remove that fence there as well. And that should make it one big square. So now I can upload it as a room. So the only thing you'll need to do when you download it, if you download it, is to add the door or add the walls back to where the doors are, and then add this little trim here back, and you will be all set. Now, I tried to change it from an apartment to a room, but it says not available for the slot. So I can't do that. I need to select the room, and then I can go save room. So it will come across as an apartment, I guess. Oh, now I can change it to a room. Okay. So I'm just going to make it a living room because I don't know what else to make it. Doesn't look too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I've had worse, a lot worse. Anyway, you can find it under hashtag 910 Medina Studios Reno, which is also the title, or my personal hashtags of Lil Mama and Momma-One. Anyway, you are always welcome to leave any and all other comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Make sure you hit like, Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, y'all, have fun.